Bitcoin's under $8,000. Do we got market manipulation or minor capitulation? Yo, let's dig into what my thoughts are on all of this. Yo, crypto nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family. What's going on? And of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on? Besides the market giving another bloodbath, right? Just washing and blood, right? I mean, guys, if you guys haven't turned the markets on at all, man, I just wouldn't do it. Wrong button. Look away right now. It's horrible. It's a bloodbath. There are a few things that are in the green, but those are far and few between. Majority of the market is, of course, taking a hit. And it's really kind of interesting to sit there and see the bloodbath like this. You can come onto other places and I keep doing that. Wrong button. Why do I do that? But you can go on to Fiat leak here, and you can see that the United States is just could not consume enough of that busy Bitcoin. I mean, check this out. Holy cow, 205 Bitcoin just got bought through the network. Guys, don't tell me that Bitcoin is dead when you have people that are sitting there buying 11, 12, 200, let's see here, 154 busy Bitcoin. You see that some of the biggest consumers of it is Japan, Korea, China, and of course the big line that's going on the screen over there, that'd be America, guys. So America cannot get enough of that busy bit, even at this price, which is really kind of interesting to see the amount of Bitcoin that's being bought and the market's still dropping. Now you'll have the Federal Reserve sitting there saying that, yo, we did the market manipulation, we killed Bitcoin. So what they're trying to say is that, yo, we caused the market to dump. We are the reason that you lost money. It's like, really? Are you guys that bold? The Federal Reserve, the government, you that bold that you're going to sit there and say you popped the bubble? People that lost money is because of you guys with your market manipulation on your end? Come on, guys. Not like this. But you also have them coming out with backed, which they were supposed to be physically settled Bitcoin, which now they've changed their song and dance, and now they're settling out in fiat. So now people are not hodling that busy bit. They're just swing trading that stuff right in the cash. I mean, come on. That's some market manipulation on there. They're starting to bring the same tools that they do in the stock market. They've already, a lot of these banks have been proven that they've been market manipulating on the metals market for quite some time. I mean, quite some time. Where they're basically doing naked short sales, which is basically a sale of something you don't have. You never have, and you never intended to have. But yet you're putting a fake sell on that market. Is that some of the stuff that's going on here, and that's what's driving this market down? That there, guys, is a potential. Just saying. It's a potential that you can have the ultimate market manipulators, Wall Street, starting to do their song and dance right now. And what they're doing is they're trying to get you as a hodler to give up that busy bit at a discount to them. How strong are your hands? I'll tell you what, mine are pretty strong. So I have not been trying to sell or trade in this market, that'd be not very smart. All right. What I do is buy equipment, so I'll get more equipment with what I mine. But as far as trading out like some of these market manipulators, I don't do that. But what I have seen, and it's actually kind of interesting. Check this out. Hey, look, I didn't hit the wrong button this time. But you guys are like probably wondering what this is. This is bite tree, and I'll leave some comments and links in down below for this, where you can actually look at the networks of all of these coins here. So Bitcoin, B-Trash SV, Dash, and Lizard Litecoin. Okay, and you're looking at some of the TX values, transaction values and stuff, and as of recently, they've gone up. But why? Why is this? And you come over to here, generation, on-chain, first spent. What does that, guys, mean? Have you ever heard of on-chain first spend? If you have not, it's probably because you're not mining to your own wallet. So I sit there and set up a wallet just for mining, right? The first time you spend anything out of there, that's the first time that coin is moving. First time it's being used to buy something. First move, right? So check this out. On-chain first spend. These are basically an evaluation of miners' wallets holding. Okay? And as of just recently, as the market started dumping, you almost see the capitulation of the miners. This is mining wallets selling off, selling their Bitcoin, and lots of it. Not I'm selling it to pay the electric bill. No, they're selling off a lot of Bitcoin. Like, they are not holding on to it to see what happens when we come to the halvening, guys. That market sentiment, I have never really seen. I mean, this is the first halvening I'm going through. And it looks like it's going to be one of the more important ones, because this market is not doing anything that it has ever done in the past. I've sat there and kind of looked into a lot of this. I don't see this happening with the other happenings. So you're actually seeing what looks like to be a mining capitulation. And you can see that in more than one way, guys. So this is Bitcoin's overall hash rate from the beginning all the way up until now. Okay, this is on coinwars.com. I'll leave links in down below, of course, guys, so you can sit there and verify all this information yourself. And what you're seeing here is me actually pulling back and looking at the entire history of all of the network hash rate on that busy Bitcoin, guys. So I can sit there and start bringing it in, and you start seeing the pattern. So this here was the bear market. So you saw miners that couldn't afford to keep their mining rigs on, turning it off as the price of Bitcoin dropped all the way to 3,200. So you see that. And then when the market stabilized, you just start seeing miners either turning their hardware back on, or they started getting more efficient hardware, because the S17, the S17 Plus, Pro, all that started coming out, right? And as that started coming out, you just start watching the mining hash rate start climbing, because they've got bigger and badder hardware coming out. But you're not seeing them also turning off the old hardware. So like the S9s, they're still running them. So they're still profitable to that point, guys. So what's changed, you might say? If you look at it from here, you see this point was the hash rate top right there. And then from here, it just started dropping and trading and going sideways with the hash rate. So you're seeing a lot of interesting stuff going on with the mining realm. And that's where I kind of go back to this one where, you know, the miners themselves are spending their Bitcoin in a lot of it. Do they have bills that they're trying to pay off before they get liquidated? Were they expecting Bitcoin to go up higher than where it's at right now? Because if you look at certain charts, if we were to go more of a linear growth pattern, it would not have snapped up as high as it did to begin with. So we're getting huge market swings. And now you're starting to see miners not, you know, kind of showing weaker hands, and they're capitulating as some people might think. I think between the miners capitulating a little bit and turning their rigs off, and the futures market with the Federal Reserve and the government and market manipulating on their end, I think that's some of the reasons why we're seeing a consolidation in Bitcoin price. You see me being worried about it? Absolutely not, guys. I just say, you know, not any financial advice of any sort, of course, but most certainly, guys, just hodl on. That's just my own personal 2 cents on the whole situation. And guys, and if you guys got any kind of comments or anything like that, what's your thoughts on all of that? Let me know. Drop some comments in down below, guys. Why do you think that the market has tanked? You think it's just a little consolidation after making a run up to like $13,000-$14,000, and now we're having a natural pullback? Because from 3,200 all the way to 14,000, you're talking about a 5x gain. Is it too far off to see a maybe $6,000, maybe a $6,200 bottom on this one? I wouldn't say that wouldn't be too far off. Do I think that it's going to hit as hard as the first bear market? Oh no. I think at the most we might see is like $4,000 on the bottom, but you know, I'm thinking more 6,200, you know, give or take. Don't try to be a guru about this. I just kind of watch what the market actually is doing. So what's your guys' thoughts or comments on it? Drop them in down below. And while you're down there, smash that Lizzie like button and all that good stuff too. Yo. But without any other further ado, guys, I've got a little something here.
Mail time. The mail's here.
So,
Here's the mail, it never fails.
check it out. What is this? A can of kit? Oh, snaps. Got ourselves a little bit of mail time. So, baller. Get back into here. And, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So, and how do you open it? Alright, looks like we got a nice little edge here. Ooh. Let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open. Ooh. Oh, snaps. Ooh, it says, careful, read me first. Of course, I'll put that off to the side because I want to see what's all goodness in here. Woo. So I've got myself a little HDMI cable. Awesome, awesome. got some heat sinks here. Got a little power supply. Oh, look at that. They put a little memory into this little static bag. Nice. Comes with a little case here. You guys haven't noticed? It's a pie. Woo. And we got a USB. So here's the Raspberry Pi, guys. Yo! Pi 4. So this will be getting tested on Monero. Oh yeah. And it comes with such a small little fan. Check that out. That is so tiny, so cute. Alright, so I can go ahead and put this off to the side. So we got some power, some coolers. Man, I want to check this thing out. It says open here. This here is my first Pi, guys. So, oh, check that out. So tiny. Well, that's really nice. So it's got a pinout board on here, so you can hook up accessories onto here. The reason why I happen to know what the little pinouts are for, this is how you hook up other devices into there. And oh, stay. That stuff stay up there. But this is the stuff that basically plugs into those. So you get like a little breadboard or whatever. It's got Ethernet hookup on there, USB 2.0 and 3.0 on there. It's got a USB-C on there, power, and then you got your chiplets and all that good stuff. Woo. This is going to be cool. I like this. Very nice. Alright, so it's got some cool stuff in here. Well, I will be definitely getting this to be mining on some of that random X as soon as I get to that point. So I've got to assemble everything, get it all together, and get Linux up onto here and figure out how to put a miner onto this. It shouldn't be too hard. This should be like a nice little fancy case that it goes in, so it looks nice. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's really fancy, real nice. It's even got the little Pi logo on there. Nice. So definitely stay tuned for videos on my new Pi and all that good stuff. And if you guys want to check out getting some hats and some shirts and some awesome swag, definitely check out hotrodmining.com, and all that stuff is down below, guys. And while you're down there, smash that lizardy like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff, guys. Yo! And like always, I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Peace.